Toys R Us, one of the biggest toy companies in history, and it's going out of business. So I thought I would explain to you guys how Toys R Us entered this bankruptcy and how they are going out of business. So let's go. So Toys R Us was founded by this guy named Charles Lazarus, and also rest in peace. So Toys R Us was actually launched in the 1940s and it was called Children's Supermarket. And look, it's those backwards R's. That would be important in the future, you know? Also, there are different variants of store names for old Toys R Us before it was called Toys R Us, you know, guys? By 1958, the name was officially changed to, you all know what's coming, Toys R Us. So this is what a Toys R Us store first looked like, and I'm getting an old toy store vibe out of this store design. So this may surprise you guys, but Jeffrey actually had a family, and the family is not around anymore. They don't explain what happened to them, and I'm just curious, what happened to them, you know? So as the 80s came on, Toys R Us started to grow at a rapid rate. So by the time the 80s came around, Toys R Us started airing a legendary ad with the jingle, "I don't want to grow up, I am a Toys R Us kid." This ad was very successful, and I mean very successful. I don't know how successful it was, but it was successful, okay? I think what caused Toys R Us to be so big is that they always had the toy you wanted. So as Toys R Us was growing, they made a new clothing division called Kids R Us. So basically, Kids R Us was a clothes division created by Toys R Us. To my knowledge, Kids R Us has been defunct since 2003. I don't know how or why this happened, but I don't know. By the 90s, Toys R Us was starting to get some competition, and that competition happened to be Walmart, which was the #1 department store. So basically, Walmart started selling the hottest toys at their stores, which hurt Toys R Us kind of. Then by 1996, Toys R Us introduced Babies R Us. Babies R Us is a place where you buy your baby's clothes or furniture or other stuff. Babies R Us is still around today, but with the main company Toys R Us filing for bankruptcy, I don't know what's next for them. On September 14th, 2017, Toys R Us filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. There have been a bunch of store closings before the liquidation started, but as you guys know, you know what's coming at this point. Here we go. On March of 2018, Toys R Us said it is going to liquidate all US stores. I also got footage of 2 Toys R Us stores closing in Jackson, Michigan and Ann Arbor, Michigan. The store that interested me the most was the one in Ann Arbor. Not just the fact that it started liquidation before the one in Jackson, it was because the second time I went there, almost everything was gone. See? Almost everything was cleaned out.